This is okay, girl. Y'all ready? Let's get it together. This is our time. Yes! All right now. Yes!
The love and lift show, the truth, the real, to tell you how you feel.
All right.
The love and lift show, the truth, the real, to tell you how you feel.
Come to me for advice about your family and friends, to your husband and your wife. I can tell you about mine and what's been applied. So stay tuned and buckle in for the ride. My past experiences are for your ears to hear. I'll tell you tales from my past year. May do a review on some beauty products. You can catch me on the stream when the grease is popping.
The love and lift show, the truth, the real, to tell you how you feel.
Okay.
The love and lift show, the truth, the real, to tell you how
Here
you
we
feel.
go. When the road is bumpy and everything is shaky, gotta live and love and show it on the daily. You do your thing and I'll do mine. No judgment here, there's only love on my mind. It's not always right, some things are not easy. We can toss and turn until we make it easy. Keep a smile on your face and encourage one another. We only live one life, so we gotta love each other.
The love and lift show, the truth, the real, to tell you how you feel.
Oh yeah.
The love and lift show, the truth, the real, to tell you how you feel.
The lesson we learn won't stop or block us. We're all in the past, so let's get to walking. Live and love each day as your last. It's funny how time can flash. This is your life, so you better live it. If you really want something, work hard to get it. Join me on my journey and watch the show. We'll do it one more time, but by now you should know.
The love and lift show, the truth, the real, to tell you how you feel.
Yeah.
The love and lift show, the truth, the real, to tell you how you feel.
Okay, okay.
The love and lift show, the truth, the real, to tell you how you feel.
That's right, girl.
The love and lift show, the truth, the real, to tell you how you feel.
We out.
Yo, L&L. L&L. Woo, woo, woo. Love and Lil Show. It's hot, 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 taste it hot. I'm ready. Love and Lil. Let's go. Love and Lil Show. Motivation speakers. Positive affirmation. Tune in every week. We need a Monday family meeting. Eli always cheating. Relationship advice on Wednesday so you don't go creeping. Thursday game time. Come in and unwind. Friday night shout out time. Creators grind and shine. Pop up at the pop up. Shop up at the shop up. Get your bomb.com seasons for your potluck. Tropical morning for your royalty. Love and live empire bringing all the heat. It's time to turn up. It's time to turn up. You wanna taste that heat? Try to taste the heat. Hot sauce, that sweet heat is banging like this beat. Chocolate burning, love, mild watermelon. Dynamite's the truth. Have you
Favorite nephew, Lenora.
She know it's the truth. Chris. Everybody love Chris. Love it, listen.
It's the love and live show. It's the love and live show.
Love and live.
It's the love and live.
We be laughing, having fun.
Get up, please stay. Love and live. Get up, please stay. Love and live.
Love and live each day as if it was your last.
The love and live show. The love and live show.
Yep.
Visit Love and Live
Welcome to the Love and Live Show. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. What day is it today? Oh, wait, never mind. We're going to give you a little second. Let's let you get adjusted for a minute.
Okay, I'm adjusting.
Okay, are you adjusted? You all right? You're not adjusting.
No, I'm not.
You gotta get
Where's the other
adjusted.
light? Why you only have one light?
Oh no, don't do it like that.
Oh.
Okay. Well, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I'm gonna get the other one. But welcome in. I'm gonna let you get comfortable. But it's relationship advice. If you guys have any relationship related questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. Yeah. Every Wednesday here on the Love and Live Show, we do relationship advice. We talk about different things. You know, we all just discuss certain things. We don't always come to a definite conclusion, but it's just a little bit of different perspective. And yeah, we have some people in the chat and Bigo and YouTube that we need to be welcoming in. But yeah, we're gonna get things situated in just a second here. You got anything you want to say, Queen Lenore?
Welcome in, everybody. You can see I wasn't ready, but welcome in, everybody. How you guys doing? We are so excited about relationship advice, so I hope you guys are ready. Got your questions ready. Getting everything together. Sorry, my mouth was full. Okay, excuse me. So, I forgot what I was gonna say. Nice to meet you, Maya. Welcome in, Belle, Bondsman, Reem, Tasha, Sama, Elizabeth. Welcome in. I so appreciate everybody coming in today. We are getting our lights situated, and we are ready. So when the light gets back, we will be doing our little calls out on names. I am ready. It's nice to meet you, Maya. Did I say I did say that? So he said I appreciate meeting you, Maya. Welcome in, D40. Okay, y'all. I'm trying not to go any further. See, the light is a little bit different. Here we go.
All right.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. All right. So starting from the top right here, we're gonna welcome somebody that we love to travel with.
What?
We got love to travel with Wave. How are you doing today, love to travel with Wave? Welcome,
sis?
in.
I miss you. How's
She's coming in. She's saying hi. How you doing, love to travel?
Yeah, love to travel. Don't play. She be traveling. Okay.
We also have to welcome in some folks that stay entertaining because apparently at 8 a.m. over here, they was ready. They came over here. They was like, oh, we're gonna have to tap in with the membership again. We're gonna go ahead and say thank you to House of X Entertainment. What they saying over there?
Ain't nothing free about us. Over here, and some TVs over here, some books over here. I don't know. I just felt like doing it like that. Hold on, don't be messing up my flow. Thank you, House of X. We appreciate you. What else we do? I said everything. You know, no books. Yeah. I used to do resin. I don't do that no more. But I'm really up on my seasoning. That's what I'm doing. So that's what I kind of do for a living, girl. And then I do YouTube, of course. And now I'm starting Bigo. There we go. I hope I get
go ahead and welcome somebody in, Mr. Blue Carpet himself. Bring it out. We're gonna go ahead and welcome in
Prince Daniel.
Prince Daniel, how you doing?
Yeah, welcome.
He said, hey, love and live. Say, how are you beautiful people doing today?
We're doing good. Welcome in,
over on this side,
Bird, Frank Bates, TJ Bay, Black, Alan Yates.
Alan Yates, how you doing?
Oh, hold on, y'all. Sorry.
Antonio Hill.
Yeah, Mac.
AKA.
Yeah.
KJ. How you doing?
KJ Keats. Is it
KJ Eats 23.
KJK Eats? Because there's the other K.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I said
KJK. KJK.
You're just making up your own thing.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and welcome somebody in. He's waltzing on in. We got
Cole
Waltz. How you doing, Cole?
Waltz.
All right, he said he had to let us know that he liked. How you doing, Cole? We also gotta go ahead and welcome in Lita. How you doing? Welcome in. She said hello. How are you doing today? She said, hi, nephew. For dinner, she had some soup, some mashed potatoes, and tomorrow she ain't gonna be online.
Oh no.
And Prince Daniel, he said, everybody loves Chris.
Everybody had a love.
Everybody loves Chris. All right, we're gonna go ahead.
I know I am. I just couldn't resist.
You're gonna welcome somebody in.
Whatever.
All right. We got
Tamika Davis.
How you doing, Tamika? What's going on? What's going on?
Good day. How you doing?
All right, Lita said, "Hi, Queen. Breakfast
Hi.
today?"
No, I had to have a peanut butter jelly sandwich, and that's what you saw me eating before we got on here.
All right. She said, "Hi, Chris. How are you doing today?"
Hey, I'm good.
Okay. And she said, "Who's on the couch?"
My daughter.
All right. Love to travel said #purple.
That's it. Yes, hashtag the purple for real.
Yeah, and she said she's good. She working. Okay. All right. Love to travel.
I feel
Love
you,
to
girl.
travel.
Get your work on.
We also got Joey Murder, Austin. We got the
Skull
Skull Killer. We also have
Tony.
and
Two gang thick.
B2B, how you doing? Bree Baby, welcome in. Cold Hearted Savage, Johnny 3, say less. M is in here. We gotta welcome somebody in. We gonna open up a file. We got
The Bud Files.
The Bud Files, how you doing today? Lisa said, what is your daughter's name?
Aviana.
All right, so with that being
Welcome
said,
in Julio.
Jose, how you doing? Black Milk Dud, how you doing? 1, 2, 3, 4. Santos, how you doing?
There you go.
All right, so it's relationship advice.
Yes, it is.
You guys have any relationship related questions?
Kamika,
Feel free to drop them
Aaliyah.
into the chat.
Yes.
We're starting with this first one here.
Gary, and
We have the title, Bad Gift. All right. And you ever been mad about a bad gift? Have you ever felt like you received a bad gift? Have you ever felt that way?
I'm trying to think about it.
Yeah, have you felt like you got a bad gift? Or you're not that type of person? You don't really care about the gift?
I don't even know if I don't know.
You don't know if you received, well, this person here, she felt like she received a very bad gift and she's highly upset about it. All right. So first of all, this is a married woman. She's been married for a good amount of time. And they just hitting a milestone in their marriage, one of them 10, 15, 20 type of milestones, right? Yeah. And on top of that, she also got a milestone birthday on the way too, right?
She has a what birthday?
Milestone birthday.
Oh, milestone
all right,
birthday.
So
okay.
Her birthday is coming, and they just had that milestone, anniversary for them time being together.
Okay, so that was a milestone for the birthday, a milestone for the anniversary.
Yeah, so the milestone on the anniversary is not even really the marriage anniversary is how long they've been together. So it's one of them, but it's a long time. They've been keeping track of this a long time. Okay, and then as that's
they
going
keeping
on,
track or she keeping.
Well, she keeping track. So this is all in her mind. This is why she feel like she's getting a bad gift. So she got that coming, and there's also her birthday coming up. It's a milestone birthday. You want to show out for the milestone birthdays.
Yeah.
Well, her husband here, he's a good guy. They're enjoying their relationship, but one thing he's not so strong at is giving good gifts, and that's one thing that she's feeling like he is not as good at, right? Not good at giving good gifts. Yeah. So she's been hitting and pointing him in the right direction. She feels for just about the whole year. Yeah. When we go to the store, oh, that would be nice. Oh, this would be good on my birthday. So on and so forth. Yeah. And when the birthday comes, she didn't get what she wanted at all. And she's highly upset. And she's to the point where she's feeling like he just doesn't care. And so, with that being said, you got all this doubt, you got all this. Now she's taking to a extreme where she don't know if she want to be with him no more after this bad gift. So how do you feel about this situation?
Well, it's really a long-winded story, and I still don't know what the gift was.
Well, let's say we didn't get the gift, but let's say for her, she want this new.
We can't go with what she wants because the simple fact that
we don't get the gift details. She's just saying she gets
so he gives bad gifts. Okay, and
it's the expectation and reality. She was expecting something that wasn't quite there, and the reality were just so sour to her, and now she feels like it's time to cut things off.
Did she tell him what to give?
Yeah, what she wanted? She's been saying this every time they go to the store, every time they go.
She said, "This is what I want for my anniversary."
This right here, not the anniversary for her birthday.
Oh, this is what I want for my birthday.
Yes.
So she said, "Oh,
she gave him a bunch of options. Like this would be so good for my birthday.
Perfume for my birthday. This is really what I want. This perfume for my birthday." Not directly. No, see that indirect
this right here would be so good for my birthday. This right here would be so good. oh, I would just appreciate this so much on my birthday.
Yeah.
Those kind of comments.
And
then her birthday hit and she didn't get any of those things that she had in mind. Not even one of them.
Okay, so I'm gonna just try to have some understanding of this. The reason I have a lot of issues, and I just like to be upfront about my issues that I have. Like,
okay.
I have a real major issues when we expect women and men to think alike, and we don't.
Okay.
Like, men think totally different than women, and women think totally different than men. We don't have the same mindset. We don't. So some stuff that seems basic and very simple for us women be extra hard and goes over a man's head all the time. I just like to keep that up front, because like sometimes it don't be making sense. It's not giving what it's supposed to give.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is, I just look at it in a way, and I thank God every day, that helps me to be able to move and groove. Now, sometimes I make mistakes when it comes to men, because I be thinking like the rest of us women, like, why this don't make sense?
Was 1 plus 1 is 2, and it's not.
It
this
is,
equation
and I don't care how
I
don't care how you look at it. It's still 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But with a man, it'd be equal in 4 or it's minus. I don't know where they get the minus at, and so they came instead of coming up with 2 is 0. I don't know what it is about it, but it is. We just think totally different.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is, if you already knew from day one that your man gets bad gifts, to want to get mad at him now about it is really ridiculous.
You don't feel like it's right.
No, you just get used to it, knowing I'm gonna get a bad gift. Yeah, and you just get a bad gift. Now, me, I'm always a person that likes to start things. I feel like if I want a good gift from you and I want you to think hard along, that you gonna do that, and I would tell you, like, this. I don't know what you was thinking when you got me this gift. This is not me.
Mm-hmm.
And you give me another bad gift, understand your birthday or whatever is coming after mine. Even if it's already passed, it's still coming after mine. I don't care how you look at it. It's coming after mine. I will give you a bad gift.
So you're saying in this situation here, you will keep the same energy and you will make sure that they feel,
Yeah, because I think men have to go through it to understand it. Men are so used to women really... and I think women do it a lot. Not saying men don't do it, but women do it a lot. They get in the emotions and really try to buy the best gift for that man, where a man is like, this looks all right here, and gives it to you and thinks...
That would be a real good gift, though.
I'm not talking about the phone, Eli. I'm not.
Not even just the phone. You give him this phone case right here.
No, not
like that's probably one of the best gifts you can probably.
No, I wouldn't. I would,
especially somebody like you. I mean, that is your favorite nephew after all. But
it isn't.
Anyway, yeah. Moving on.
Welcome in, Nelly. Now, okay. So, first of all, I would give something like I know he wouldn't want. Like I would.
Oh, you would be spiteful with it.
It's not spiteful. It's spiteful. I mean, you can call it spiteful if you want, but
you'd be petty with it. You just said you would take it to that extreme.
You could call it petty, but my thing is it petty when he does it?
No, I'm just saying you're keeping the same energy, but you're gonna make sure.
I'm making sure you feel it, so you'll understand, because they have to go through it.
What I'm saying.
It's not petty.
Why you don't feel like that's petty? If you know they're not gonna like that, I feel
like the same way you knew I wasn't gonna like whatever my gift was.
But maybe he didn't know that though.
No, you know me well enough to know if I'm gonna like something.
But listen, and this is where we have this problem right here, because you can't be saying it like that.
No. My thing is, you can't be with somebody for a long period of time and not know things they like. There's no way. I mean, like, you're one of those off-center nephews in the world, but you already know what I like. So know what I don't like. So you're not gonna come in here and give me something I don't like.
But listen, that's me though. That's me. Like, I might not know what everybody wants as a gift, but I'm around that area right there. I'm around that general area.
No.
I would say not every man is like that. Some
I use you as an example because I'm just your auntie.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is, if you can figure out kind of close to what I like, I know dang well you should know what your woman likes, especially if you up under your woman the whole time. There's no reason in the world Chris don't know what I like. Yeah, and I like a lot of things.
So what if the man here was going out on a limb and he thought this would have been a good gift and it wasn't?
My thing is, so if you give me if you give me bad gifts once in the blue to every time my birthday come around, I have a bad gift. It is not the same. So she's saying that he ain't never gave her a good gift.
Oh, well, that is true in life. In life, he ain't never did that.
Okay, and they've been married for a while. So my thing is, he ain't took the time. So somewhere in there, she should have went in there, wrapped up some old foil paper, and gave it to him as a gift, and said, "Voila!" And then look at him like he should be happy. Like, why you ain't excited about this?
I see what you mean. You gotta go.
Foil paper.
You gotta give him the experience. You know.
Yeah.
Give him the experience.
So then he can go. Well, what am I gonna do with this? And then you just go like this. The same thing I'm gonna do with this.
This. To be
one more time, if you tell me about the outlet,
just look at this gift right here. You can just do. Truth be told, you can do a lot with that gift there.
No,
you know?
Like I said.
But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and welcome somebody in. All right, you got to get well with her, get fit with her.
Yeah,
we got Wellness with Frugal Mama. She says hello. How you doing, Frugal Mama?
Hey, welcome in, Phenomenal One Mango Saint. How are you?
How you doing?
But no, that's my thing. Is like,
you also got to welcome somebody in.
Oh, okay.
He complimenting your purple hair that you really just don't gotta care because we got Leon Carr. My boy Leon, and he said, "Ooh, auntie, you looking good in that purple hair."
I'm telling you.
He said, "What's good, E and the rest of the family? How you doing,
Leon? You don't know, but my nephew bought me this wig, Leon. He got skill. I don't think I did, and I'm gonna just tell you right now, Leon, too, that my nephew bought me this is now my hairstylist, so I'll be expecting some more wigs. I'll be expecting more wigs over here.
You're gonna have to just point her in the right direction and say, "Oh, this one. Give her some options, Leon.
You know, so
you got a good eye on it. Apparently, you know, you striking gold." Wonderful Frugal Mama. She laughing at the foil.
I'm just saying, like literally, you gotta, because sometimes men are one of those ones that you being petty, you should like whatever I got you. They're gonna say all that. So my thing is, okay, if that's what we're gonna agree on. And you don't have to really put no thought to my gift. I'm not putting no thought to your gift.
I feel like it's good what you're saying. Yeah. Keep the same energy, just all around.
Yeah, but don't be calling it petty.
Only reason why I say it's petty, okay? Only reason why even petty came into the equation is because for him, right? Say this guy, like you said, he's been doing a whole life's worth of bad gifts. But say he didn't do a whole worth of bad gifts, right? Say
no, we're not doing that.
But that's what I'm saying. But we're
not saying that. We're answering somebody's question.
We are answering that.
So why are you adding something to another question?
I'm not adding nothing to it.
You are.
I was just saying.
We're talking to the person that did this.
Situation.
In this situation.
But in that situation, that would be petty. But in this situation, it's not. Because, like you said, he's been doing bad gifts. But what I do feel is she probably should have did something earlier.
Oh, I think she should have did something earlier, but she probably didn't think about it.
Exactly. But
she probably was trying to give it that. But my
give
thing
some opportunity, give some leeway.
On his birthday, get one of my little Pringles, my little lady Pringles here, wrap it up in a box, and say, and sing good too.
Oh,
good and singing like from the bottom of your heart, happy birthday. And then you give him this, and he opens it up with such care because you are looking intently at this gift, like, oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. This is good. And he opens it up and he looks at this shit.
That's
and then you go like this, get all emotional, have some tissue.
Oh, that's cool.
And he's gonna be like, "What's this?"
Not the theatrics. With
you got to do the theatrics. And he'd be like, "What's this? Your birthday cake? I thought love hard for this."
That's cool.
I've been waiting for you to see this birthday gift.
And
then he's gonna go like this. It's a chip. I know. Isn't it exciting that I thought about this for you? It's a birthday gift. Be excited because it's a gift. And look at him with such love and admiration. And then watch him be like, it's a chip. You didn't put no thought into it. And that's how I feel about this crap right here.
Wait, first of all, it wouldn't be this gift right here because, like I said, if he would get this gift, you wouldn't even have to worry about this problem no more. He would be giving you good gifts for the rest of your life. But we got to welcome somebody in. Some folks that stay entertaining. Wanston and Leo in the building. We got House of X Entertainment. We stay entertaining. Hey,
we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Hey, bus driver, beautiful.
Sometimes you just got to turn it up.
Sneed.
We got house acts in here.
Oh, we got to welcome somebody else
Yes,
in.
we do. We got to welcome in the family.
My
We
brother,
got
Steve
Gilmore.
Gilmore.
How you doing, Steve? What's going on? You say he's checking in, family. Good to see you again.
Thank
Nice
you
to see
hearts.
you too, Steve.
Yes.
It's really nice to see
like
you.
this name. I look better than you. Welcome in.
Oh,
I look
my
better
goodness.
than you.
Welcome in. I look better than you. What
Look
is
better,
your mama
girl.
is
Look
saying?
better.
Greetings, everyone.
Thank you
She's
for the
driving
hearts. I
right
love the
now.
name.
Well,
Yes.
mama whooping around.
Driving.
All
But
right.
I'm.
And everyone is in the pool, courtesy of House X.
That's y'all. That have nothing to do with me. But I just want to say, literally, like, you know, people can get thoughts. Sometimes you might pick the wrong thoughts. Oh, she got her colors. Oh, sorry. I look better than you. Got her colors. Y'all don't know. Because she looks better than you. Okay. Okay. I love that name. Okay. Anyway. Thank you for the 100
Thank you for the hearts. We appreciate that.
I just feel like especially when it's somebody's birthday, try to at least get something that is what that person wants.
Absolutely.
You know, and you're not gonna always be perfect with it. And sometimes they can mess up. And as I said, sometimes, but you can tell if it's even if it's a gift that you don't want, you can tell if somebody really put the time and effort into it. Yeah. And I'm gonna give an example, but I want to answer this question. When she said, "Oh God," exactly, girl. Yes. Okay, that's back to me. She said, "I look better than you." Okay. I love that name. Okay. Anyways, like one time, my stepdad got my mom a card. It was like Valentine's Day or something. And this is what I'm saying when men don't think about it. So he got my mom a card. And me nor my mom, and I probably got it from my mom, we don't do cards. Like, I'm not a card person. I don't hang them up. I look at them and go, oh, that's so sweet. And then they go in the trash because I'm not going to hoard the cards. You know, there's only one card that I actually held on to. And that was my sister, because at that time she wasn't buying gifts. And she was like 12 and she bought me a card. And I thought, oh, that was cute. So I kept it. That's it. So when he bought it, my mom opened the card, Valentine's Day card. No, it was her birthday. Sorry. It was a birthday card.
Oh, so now we escalated from Valentine's to birthday.
Yeah, because now when it comes out, you understand. So she opens the card because it's her birthday card, and it says, Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh.
My mom's birthday's in July.
Oh, man.
July. Valentine's Day is in February.
Oh, God. Did he have some money in the card or something?
No, it just said, Happy Valentine's Day. And whatever, use the love of my heart, whatever stupid stuff in there.
Oh, man. We got to welcome somebody.
And then he didn't even sign it.
We gotta welcome somebody in after that blow. We have to welcome in
money.
Hey, we got Jay. How you doing, James? Money 615. He's here in the live. He says hello.
Hello. We got QDS and 50 Fs.
Welcome in. So he gave her a Valentine's Day card on her birthday,
which is in
July. Then signed the card. Ain't got no money in the card. Ain't got a gift card in the card.
There's nothing in the card. Yes. So these are things I'm saying where a man just goes and does something real quick and give a gift. You can tell it's a last minute gift. And that means that it hasn't had no thought process in it. To the point where you didn't read the card that you put in the card, in the envelope to give to your wife.
So we're gonna have to let's okay, so
you can't even say that, but that's what it is.
You gotta say
but that's what I'm saying when it comes to gifts. Like, there's a difference if you gave me a gift and you thought about it. Like, oh, I know she likes this. It might not be something I wanted for my birthday, but at least you got me something that I liked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Say like, oh, I want a food processor. So that's not something I want for my birthday, but my husband gave me that. I could tell he was paying attention to what I wanted, and then I would appreciate it because he gave it to me. It's not what I wanted for my birthday,
but it's what you want.
Yeah,
at least it's in the
ballpark. And even if I was leaving our hands of something else, because men have this one track mind, is no matter, I can sit here and give hints and say, I want beautiful perfume. That's my favorite perfume, and I just want beautiful. I'm out, and I want my beautiful perfume. I want a big whole set. I want the powder, the spray, I just want the whole set of beautiful. And I could say, we could see and all that. But if he already has in his mind that he's giving me this food processor, he's in his mind is thinking, see, she's all focused on this beautiful, but she been really wanting this food processor.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get her this food processor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's not thinking as, oh, like a food processor that's gonna help the whole family.
Nah, he thinking this is what you want.
This is what you want.
Of course.
And even though like that's the food processor is easy for me to help cook. So when I'm in the kitchen to feed your butt, but it ain't really a gift to me. You know what I mean? For my birthday, this beautiful would have been that gift. You know what I mean? But in his mind, it stayed focused. I'm getting a food. She gonna be so surprised because she didn't even think I'm paying attention.
I would have to agree with that because when we think about a gift, but that's the thing though. You see, first, like you said, there was no thought and there's thought. So when you're really thinking about it, this is the one.
Yeah.
Regardless of what anybody else is saying.
Yeah.
This is the one.
Yeah.
You feel like it's the one.
Yeah.
Even if it's just not quite the one,
it ain't.
You feel like it's the one.
Yeah.
And like you said, you have to give it up for that type of behavior because at least
he tried.
Yeah. There's the effort.
And women get mad about it, but I have to look at it and go, he thought about that well enough because I have to go into a man's mind. I can't go into a woman's mind. I got to go into a man's mind because all of us women be like, a food processor, that ain't a birthday for just you. That's a birthday for him. Like, but he ain't thinking about it as for him. It's just she been wanting this food processor. She been looking at different food products, and I got her the food processor. But she wasn't even gonna buy this one. This is the diamond food processor of all.
The highest quality.
Yeah, I didn't even go cheap on it. I spent some big bucks on this, and she's like, "Thank you," because that wasn't a gift for her.
Yeah.
But in that sense, I feel like a woman should really be proud because that man really put some process. He really thought he was doing gold with this. He thought he was giving you the Chanel of food processor. This is what you want. He been watching you, pay attention to you, looking at it. He really been giving it all. And I feel like if a woman gets mad about that and says it's a bad gift, I think that's hurtful, and that makes a man not want to give you a gift. Now, if you go and give her a birthday card that says Happy Easter on it or Valentine's Day,
that's different.
well, you didn't really think of a gift. You give this chip to him. You're not thinking that wasn't a thought.
It wasn't careful at all.
Yeah. So my thing is, both of them are bad gifts, but one was very thoughtful, and he was not thinking about that. It wasn't that. It was just, she wants a gift just personally for herself. He was thinking about this is what she's been really wanting, even though she's saying over here, I want this beautiful perfume. She's really saying she really ain't thought about this though.
Well, that's something that food process. You also got to factor in just in gifts in general, whether that's just something small from acquaintance all the way to your strong family or your husband or wife, whatever. It's really the thought, because some people, they
get mad at the time because and this is why I say men and women think totally different, because a woman's mindset is on her birthday. On my birthday, I want it to be about me. I don't want to share my gift with anybody. Yeah. I want my personal gift for myself. On Mother's Day, I want a gift for me. Okay, on your birthday, women do not think about a gift that you have to share with your sons. She don't think about a gift that you have to share with the whole household. Yeah. She personally thinks about a gift for you because this is your birthday. This was the day you were born. We're celebrating. You made it another year. That's another milestone. Every year is special. I'm thinking about what can I personally give to you. Mm-hmm. When you think about that, this is why women get mad, especially if you've been married for a long time, which I have seen. Women are mad because you gave me a gift I'm sharing with everybody. This is not a personal gift. I can't go in there and use that food processor just for me. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to be like, well, you can't eat this because I used a food processor on here. You can't eat this. Because then you're like, and then the first thing you'll say is, I bought you a food processor while I can't have nothing off of it. See how I'm sharing my birthday with you? and it's not about you. It's my birthday. So think about stuff like that too, man. But I still don't think women should get mad about it. I understand the purpose of it.
But you don't feel like it's justified.
Don't do those things. When you think about a birthday gift, make sure that birthday gift or Mother's Day gift is specifically for her only. She ain't sharing it with her daughters, her kids, the family, you. It's just a gift for her. Unless she specifically said, I want a food processor for my birthday. Now, if she says that, then that all means food processor for her birthday. But 90% chance she wants a gift just for herself. So think about that stuff in that area. But I still don't get right for a woman to be mad about it. But you come up here with the chip or the birthday card and it says Happy Valentine's Day. She has every right to be mad because you didn't put not one thought process to the gift, and that is more important is to know that you gave her thought and you really took time to consider her when you do something for her.
All right, so I feel like that one kind of wrapped that one up.
Okay, we wrapped that one up.
We wrapped that one up. Just think more about the gift. Just really do better. And I don't think she should be divorcing nobody or getting separated over a gift. I really don't. I just think just keep the same energy. Give him a chip and put it in a cute box. You gonna spend more money on the box than you are on the chip, but he gonna look inside the box. You could even do how they do it. Put the box inside the box, and inside a big, looking nice looking bag.
And ain't nothing in there. Yeah. And when he opened it, ain't nothing. And then you be like, "Somebody!" And he's like, "There's not a note to give me. There's nothing."
So I think that's one way to keep the same energy on it. So this next one right here, we got a husband and wife. They've been married for a good bit, and they Prince Daniel said the rap. That's funny. So in this situation, all right, we got a husband and wife. They had an argument, and the husband, he thinks everything is resolved. All right, and this is not a big argument. It's just something minor. But you could tell that the wife was a little upset with the argument. So things are going by. We about a week and a half later, he put on his pajamas. He got his pajamas. He's doing his daily ritual, and he tries to pull his pajamas, and they're a little loose. He pulls the drawstring. The drawstring is cut, and so next day, his next pair is cut. His next pair is cut. It just seemed like all his pajama pants where they got the drawstring, it's cut. Okay. And he's just confused. He's a little baffled in his mind because he's like, well, isn't things resolved? And so he just want to know what he needs to do in this situation.
So they got an argument.
And she's acting like there's no problem or anything at all. And now she's cutting his pajamas and he don't know why.
It must be a serious argument.
We don't know the argument because he don't feel like it's a big deal. So
it was a big deal to her. And it's a big deal to his clothes. So it's a big deal. You can say whatever you want. It's a big deal.
So your
clothes. Like apparently you dumb thinking it ain't a big deal. You can think you can be dumb and stupid if you want to think it ain't a big deal. But your clothes knows a big deal. She knows a big deal. If you the only one that don't know, there's a problem.
Yeah, well, you feel like what do you feel like he should do in this situation? You think he got some peacemaking to do? Like what he
needs to figure out what that argument was about, acknowledge it, and then respond to it. But if he think it wasn't a big deal, he can't even acknowledge it. That's what happens when you're in an argument. You have to acknowledge the situation to calm it down. If you don't acknowledge it, it is not gonna have it.
Yeah, blow up. Well, we got Prince Daniel. He said, did y'all have your coffee today? Because I know I did yesterday.
Said that now.
Prince Daniel is asking a question. He said, have you had your coffee today?
Have you had your coffee today?
I didn't have no coffee today. Queen Lenore, did you have your coffee today?
I had a weak one today, but I did.
It wasn't the strong coffee, but you did have your coffee today.
Yeah, I did do that.
Well, there's Fuga Mama over there laughing in the chat. So in this situation, you feel like what needs to be done? You think he needs to
acknowledge the situation and confront the situation and probably do some apologizing because apparently there were some things that was said that he said and he wasn't thinking it's important.
Well,
So yes, he gonna have to apologize for the words that flew out of his mouth.
Yeah.
And he thought was gonna slide, because if not, he ain't gonna have no clothes.
Well, I'm just saying, when I thought about that, I immediately thought about what he did wrong, because I mean, obviously, she putting up a front if you think everything is happy-go-lucky, and then your pajamas that you've been having for what, at least a good duration of your relationship, is now all of a sudden getting cut up. I mean, it's obvious there's a problem, and you know, for you to be confused, I think you kind of should have somewhat of an idea what's going on.
Yeah.
And it's that argument, because you know the argument happened.
Yeah. And you know it's about
you know it's about it, but you want to play like you don't know.
Yeah, you know.
But you know what.
And if you don't know, that means you wasn't listening. And now what?
And now that's why you're getting your pants cut up, and it's gonna be why you.
And now you got to go back and say, okay, did I say something I wasn't supposed to say during the argument because it was so heated? I don't recall if I said anything wrong. I just need to know. I apologize. Can you please let me know so I can apologize correctly to you, because I never wanted to hurt you, baby. You know you mean the world to me. I love you, baby, please.
Well, and yeah, you also say that while you're in those pajamas that have been freshly cut up. So
why you gotta be in the pajamas?
You can just hold them up a little bit. Hold them up while you're trying, because you know,
don't do that.
The drawstring ain't
don't
working.
Do that, because
then hold them up.
Don't do that.
And say,
because then she gonna
please.
No, don't do that, because
what did I do wrong?
No,
please tell me.
Men don't do it like telling you, because it's gonna get worse. Because now she gonna feel like you only asked because your pants is cut up.
Oh no,
you don't want to. Don't do that. We women, we sensitive, and we take everything seriously. Okay, especially when we're mad. You think those was cut up? You wait till you get to work and you see you got a hole where your butt. You didn't know, okay? Like, don't do it. Like, I tell you, it get worse. It will get worse before it gets better.
Oh, that's cold. So, but yeah, that's that situation. So, you know, he's just saying he got some peacemaking to do.
Yes, he do.
He don't realize it, but he do got some.
But my thing is, please listen to what I'm saying.
Okay, we gotta
acknowledge what you did wrong.
Okay.
If you don't know, then ask and say, because I never want to hurt you. Mm-hmm. I never meant to hurt you. That's not something I want to do. You the rib to me. Yeah. And if my rib ain't happy, I'm not happy. I love you, baby. Baby, please let me know so I can ask for forgiveness the right way.
Okay. So that
will melt her heart. She'll tell you, or she'll say, it's all right. You be fine, but go in there doing the Elias way. Well,
don't do that way. That way was just exaggerated for comedic reasons.
Oh yeah.
We gotta step into this next question.
Okay.
And this next question involves
cheating.
All right.
Welcome in.
This involves cheating. So
cheating.
We're gonna go ahead and build this situation. We've got a loving couple, married for less than 5 years. You know, just freshly new marriage and just enjoying each other, enjoying life.
Yeah.
And you know, well, she cheated, put it simply.
She cheated.
She cheated. She got drunk and she cheated. But you think it stops there? No. She cheated with her cousin. So we have an ancestral problem here. And the husband, he is just like absolutely thrown for a loop in this situation. And he wouldn't know what he got to do. Should he just get up out that situation? He get a divorce, like try to repair things. He's out of whack right now. He
out of whack.
He's just having a hard time processing
I'm out of whack, and I ain't even in a relationship.
So this what happened. You know, she was out with the cousin, and apparently that's
they both got drunk.
They both got drunk, and things happened. And he's him. He's the husband. And he found out all this information.
How did he find out?
He didn't even find out. He actually found out through the wife, the cousin's wife. So he didn't find out directly from his wife nor the cousin. It was the cousin's wife. She did the detective work and laid it out to him. and that's the situation.
I need more information. Like, no, really.
I mean, because
I'm just like
in his message, he did say he was. You could see there was some tension or something like that before, but he didn't think nothing of it because that's his wife. He married to her, and it was the last thing you would think was her getting with a family. You know, think they're just playing around or just have a strong relationship. Well, she got drunk that night and things happened. So he wants to know what he needs to do.
Welcome in, Sugar Cane. Peachy, too sweet. Welcome in. I don't even know how to answer that question, you guys. Like, literally,
Does he run for the hills? What would you do in that situation? Your husband just got with his cousin, and you found out through your means. It was the husband that came and told you that. It wasn't.
I would have to find out if it's true. For one.
Mm-hmm.
I would be doing a lot of prayer on that one.
Oh, okay.
To find out if it's true, Lord Jesus, help me with this one because this is a hard one.
What if you knew that they cheated but didn't know who they cheated with, and then you found out it was the cousin? So you got blow for blow.
No, Sugar Cane. We're nephew and auntie.
Yeah, favorite nephew, and then yeah.
There's no favorite.
Anyway, but yeah, blow for blow in that situation. How would you feel? It's laid on like that because the way he put in the message, he could sense that something was going on. He didn't know, but it was just things just felt off. That night she came back drunk, he just knew things was off. But then he found out it was the cousin. So it's like,
I don't know how to answer this question, y'all.
Sugar Cane show is sweet, just like your name. But that to me, I don't know. I don't know. I think that's just crazy.
I'm gonna have to be honest. I would probably have to let it go. Because I've always said I'm not competing with the mama.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If I'm definitely not competing with the cousin. And if y'all could get that drunk where y'all can have sex, because I don't want to be like, oh, I'm going out with my cousin. I wouldn't
now
trust
you gotta
you no
worry
more.
about it. Yeah, now
I wouldn't trust you with nobody. You can't go with your mama, your cousin, your uncle,
so
your
once
uncle.
you're saying you open up that incestual relationship,
you open up a floodgate of untrusting. And even though I'm a person to say let's forgive and move on, I'm telling you right now, I'm thinking about me right now. I don't think I could forgive that. No, I can forgive it, but I couldn't be with you. I would never be able to let you live that down. So it would never be a great relationship. I don't think
you would have to let that go.
It would, because I think I will hold both of us back in a relationship, and we'll both be miserable in the relationship. And I don't agree on a person if you cheat and you forgive that person that you keep holding it over their head.
Yeah.
And I don't think I would be able to let that go.
Well, Prince Daniel said, it's an ancestral problem, and that's if his wife had got with her cousin. He had found out last minute they came back drunk together. He would be worried and he would pray for the situation.
There you go.
I don't know if I'd be praying for that situation. At that point, I'd be up and out that situation.
You leave
just because, like you saying, you open up such a can. Now I gotta be. Are you went with your dad?
Hey, you and your dad going to the store. So I don't trust you and your dad.
You going on a camping trip?
With your uncle?
Who else is going to be there? Is your mom?
Yeah.
Now I gotta worry. Is your mom? It's just like not worth it.
Yeah.
So
it's not way.
I would say
we both be miserable.
I just couldn't. I have to think hardly, and I think my final conclusion would probably just be I can't deal with that.
Welcome in, God is love. Mm-hmm. Clinton, have my own mind. Yes, let's have our own mind.
Miss Exotic, DJ Fuzzy Slip, welcome in.
Fuzzy Slip.
So
I'm gonna just stick with that, y'all, because that was a hard one.
That's a terrible situation.
Yeah, I gotta let that one go.
I wouldn't even want to be in that situation. Honestly, I feel bad for the man who was in that situation, but that's life, I guess. You never know what you're gonna be thrown at. For this next question,
look, didn't Prince Daniel leave us a question?
Prince Daniel did leave us a question. We gotta actually get into this. I'm sorry, I forgot about your question.
I didn't. No way.
It's been starred right here. We got it. So, what are your thoughts on gaslighting? All right, my best friend who I work with at my other job, he does it to his wife all the time. It just doesn't sit well with me. She's 21 and He's 25, and I just feel it's wrong.
Gaslighting, please.
So gaslighting is, like making people believe something that ain't real. Like you are such a liar, and you just told nothing but the truth. So you pretty much repeat things and you say things, and you pretty much are trying to force your belief on somebody. So usually it's pretty much manipulation. So gaslighting is pretty much manipulating.
Gaslighting and lying?
It's manipulating. It's gaslighting. We can look up the proper term, but pretty much it's manipulation. Like you're trying to force a belief. Gaslighting is a form of psychological manipulation in which the abuser attempts to sow self-doubt and confusion into the victim's mind. Typically, gaslighters are seeking to gain power and control over the person by distorting reality and forcing them to question their own judgment and intuition. So, yeah, you're just trying to really force them to believe, so you can control them. So that's me saying, oh, you have this problem and this problem and this problem, and just bringing them down constantly with that.
Okay, so
stuff that ain't true too. Like, oh, you smell horrendous, and they smell just fine.
I think it's a horrible thing for anybody to do that.
Yeah.
And I think we all do it once in a blue, not even realizing we do it. But I really believe if we're subconsciously doing it, like we know we're doing it.
Yeah.
I think it's something that we need not to be doing, and I think it's something that people should call out if you are comfortable with the person to call them out.
Yeah, like Prince Daniel in this situation, you saying this your best friend.
Yeah.
You should maybe call it out. Yeah, you should definitely let them know, like, what you're doing was not right.
You wouldn't want her doing that to you, and you wouldn't want nobody else doing it to her, so you shouldn't be doing it to her. But in that way, it's like
it's also hard because some people don't realize that they're doing it. But if they do realize, it takes also some self-reflecting too to realize that they're doing wrong, because especially if they've been doing it for so long, they might be like, get up out of my relationship. Now they start trying to gaslight you. Why you got something to say about my relationship? You're wrong. It
depends on your relationship. I'm going to just say it that way. But I don't think it's something that's good to do. Yeah. I think it's horrible for somebody to gaslight somebody. Because my thing is, I don't, bless you. I think it's a hard thing for the manipulation, and that person is really tearing the trust out of their relationship. So you kind of really don't want the trust to fall out either.
But the whole problem with gaslighting is, you're doing it. A lot of people, they usually gaslight when, the problem is that when the person is at like a lower mental state or something like that. So say they just lost somebody or something traumatic happened or something like that. That's usually like the prime time, just like manipulation, because that's all it is. You usually getting somebody at a weak spot, weak point, or something that they already feel some type of insecurity about.
Yeah.
So the problem is, if they ever gain that confidence or they have enough people in their circle that's uplifting them in that area, now you can't gaslight it no more. And I feel like if that would happen, say long term, you got a marriage or whatever, and you are gaslighting and doing all that, and the right people come around, like you said, the trust thing. How am I supposed to trust the things when you're saying when really I was just fine in this area, but you made it seem like something that it wasn't for your advantage. And then foundation comes crumbling down. And Prince Daniel said, well, maybe if I'll talk to him about it next time I see him.
Yeah, and that's something you could do. Like, don't do it just to be doing it. Like, if you feel, because some people, even though they could be your best friend, it's not one of those ones where we could be straight, honest, and forward and tell each other how to feel.
You're friends for the foolishness, not friends for the real serious aspects of life.
Make sure you know that, because you don't want to have him coming at you. That's my business. Because even if your real friends does that, you'd be like, yeah, but I'm here to make sure you stay on track so you could grow to be better. And you don't want nobody taking advantage of it, because you do it, somebody else is going to do it better, and you're going to lose her because they're going to let them know that you faking the funk, whatever the case may be. So, yeah, just make sure it's something that you guys have that type of relationship to be able to go tell that person that, because I don't want you doing it and that's not the kind of relationship you have with them, you know what I mean? Because people take their craziness seriously.
So that's what you feel about that situation. How do you just feel about gaslighting in general?
I don't like gaslighting. It's like, once you say manipulation, I don't like it. And I'm gonna tell you, I be not knowing that I'm manipulating, and then when I see it, I try to change it. And sometimes I just don't see it. So it's easy to manipulate without even knowing that you're manipulating. It's easy, apparently, to, how we say now, gaslighting without even knowing. So it's one of those things that if, I don't agree with it. I feel like people should have their own mind and opinion, but at the same time, as you let people have their own mind and opinion, you can, stay distance from them.
All right.
Because you don't have to be bothered with the people. You know what I mean? So
okay, I like what you said. You like the mind and opinion, right? First of all, I want to stay on the mind and opinion. Okay, for this next question.
okay.
But how I feel about gaslighting, I feel like gaslighting is, of course, wrong. It's inherently wrong. Manipulation is very few times really put in a positive light.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that's just wrong. But just more so, I feel like you said, a lot of people do it, but they don't truly realize that they're doing it. And I think gaslighting it's been going on for a while. It just a lot of people just it's just a blanket term for manipulation.
Yeah.
But now that's kind of like the trend word for it. And I just feel like it's wrong. And I feel like if you have to do that in a relationship, you really just don't got no business being with that person. If you have to feel empowered off their downfall, or just off their insecurity or anything like that, then it's just like, you might as well put that time into yourself and better yourself than continuing that cycle. But and Prince Daniel began to say, I would say with manipulation, if my coworker continues doing that, his woman might have to move on from him. We wouldn't want that. I see them in the grocery store shopping together, and they look like the loving couple that they are.
Yeah.
So yeah, you coming from an angle of you just want
the best for
it. So it's not, I don't feel like that's necessarily wrong to confront that situation. Yeah. But mind and opinion. We have this next situation right here. And we got this couple that got together. They're not married, but they're thinking about marriage. It's a boyfriend and girlfriend. And they've been together for in total, they've been together for about 8 months.
8 months.
But 6 months in, they had this conversation. And so the boyfriend, he actually lied about his political beliefs. All right. And so the girlfriend, she's very into politics, very into certain movements, so on and so forth. And he lied to her and acted like he was aligning with some of the stuff that she was saying. And in reality, he has the opposite belief. And why this is a problem is because the girlfriend here, she feels like with his beliefs, if they were to have a child together, she couldn't have that influence. So how do you feel about that, and how do you feel about politics within a relationship?
I'm too. There's certain things I don't understand, so I just like to be upfront about it when I say this.
Yeah.
Politics is not that important to me.
Yeah.
I don't base anybody's personality off the politics. We all have different beliefs about different things.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. I just don't have that issue on politics. I'm just going to be honest about it. So to base our relationship, or for me to have to lie to be in a relationship about my political beliefs, is crazy. Like, it's just one of those things. Like, to me, I would be offended because you lied to me about something about political stuff. For me, on her end, is you basing your relationship off of political is stupid. And the reason I come up with that in my mind is I have well, not my friend. My mother has a friend.
Yeah.
And she was happily married to her husband. But her husband's brother, I think it was either her brother or uncle, molested a child. And she divorced him because of that. Now he molested a child. Not that he agreed. Mm-hmm. They all mad. The whole family's mad about it.
But it was someone in his family, so she didn't want that.
She divorced him. And I think that's the stupidest thing ever. Like, you're holding this one person
for a whole family.
Yeah, the whole family.
Yeah. And so what you pretty much are saying is one person in the bunch that doesn't define that person just because they're aligned with that politically doesn't mean they can't have.
No, because they could be like, well, I believe this, and this, which is what this political party is saying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe in this and this and this, which your political party is saying.
Yeah.
That doesn't make me or break me or stop me from thinking about raising a kid with this person because they believe certain things. I'm going to just say right now, both parties, I could see the negative and the positive on both parties. I can. So I don't. But that's my belief. And people get mad. Well, you can't choose both. No, but I believe, like, I understand what this person is saying on this, and I understand what this person is saying on here. I don't believe this over here, and don't agree with this. But I do. You have that in both areas if you want to be honest.
Yeah.
So to say, oh, I can't be with Queen because she's on such and such party is stupid.
Yeah, you just...
That's no different than my belief. Now, I can see if I say, I believe all murderers and rapists and child molesters and they selling kids, they should be free. Okay, because now I'm thinking maybe you one of those things that you think that would be all right? Even if you have kids, do you agree with something like that?
Well, Wellness with Fukumama says she has a point. It's the line for me.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about that, though?
That I told you, like, to me, it's stupid that you have to lie to me about political stuff. But then again, I'm not going up against somebody who's so political that they feel like, oh, you're not on the same team as me. I don't want to be with you.
Yeah.
And my thing is, me and Chris are totally two separate individuals. Mm-hmm. We don't have a lot in common about nothing.
Yeah. But
together, we make a perfect couple. But we are totally two different people.
And I feel like even with politics, like, it's, you could be with somebody who is the opposite spectrum. I mean, you guys can have that moment where y'all come together and debate, or even if y'all heavily political people, y'all could debate one another, like, and get down to the root of why you feel whatever way and do all that. I think the line is a big deal. Like, why would you just lie about your political?
But they're not going to understand.
But if she's so political, he really liked her, he wanted to be with her, but she's saying, if you were this or that, I'm not going to be with you. He felt probably his only way in is, I'm going to say I'm this, I'm this, I'm this.
But now I want to know, like, is he heavily in it? Because to me, like, Chris could say, I'm at this party over here.
Yeah.
I'm not into it, so I could care less.
But what if he is heavily into it? Does that change things?
Apparently
or if they're both heavily political and say,
well, apparently it does, because now he wants to. I say so because now I feel like he wants to save his peace, and he's scared to, or it's going to ruin their relationship.
Yeah.
But my thing is, if he wasn't heavily into it, he
wouldn't
even care.
Yeah, he wouldn't care.
So she'd be still thinking she such and such, and he'd be like, he don't care.
Yeah.
Like, cause that's what I would do. I wouldn't even care.
Well, the reason why it even came out like this is they were talking about something, and his beliefs was that, and he just said, some of the stuff politically, I don't really agree. I actually agree more with the other side. Mm-hmm. And then that's where she is having this problem. With the beliefs that he has, she just doesn't want to raise a child with him. Political beliefs. The way he's aligned.
Break up.
You feel like
let it go.
Yeah. Okay. I just feel like in politics, I think there's a real big divide in a lot of people. I feel like there's a big divide in just in general about, like, people. Like, people are really this team or this team, and it's kind of like a tribalist kind of thing. Like, are you for me or against me? When it doesn't really have to be like that. It's not as
like that.
Complex. It really could just be simple. This belief sound good to me. This belief sound good to me.
I be wondering why people fall in love with these crazy folks. Because my thing is, I feel like I should be able to be myself, regardless if you agree and I disagree about political stuff. I should be able to be open-minded and free, and not thinking we can't be together because I feel one way and you feel another. To me, you taking somebody's freedom away. And if that's the case, that's the first thing you should bring up when you first dating. I'm heavily in beliefs, and if you don't believe this, and this, we can't be together. That should be the first conversation before anybody even gain any emotional feelings for each other. Yeah. Say, I'm not being with you if you this party. I'm just not. I don't want to be with nobody who believes in the other party. I just don't want to be with that person. That's how it is.
That was
say that on the first date.
And then they already
on the first date when you're sitting down eating your free meal. I'm just letting you know right now. This is really good though. But if you believe in the other party, we can't ever be together. There's no relationship because I don't ever want to have kids with you. Nothing. And that can be your last date. That's what it is.
All right.
That's how I look at it.
Put simple as that. Simple conclusions. What you
holding on tight, and then now you hear 8 months later, she don't want the babies with me, and I didn't know. That's stupid. That's something to come out for a conversation.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and welcome somebody in. We got
Clip Harvest Hub.
How you doing, Clip Harvest Hub? We also got to welcome in my mother. We got
Mother Earth Consultant.
How you doing? Mother Earth Consultant. She said, "Hey, everyone.
Hey, welcome in."
All right, my boy
Richard,
Leon.
Action, Pop Tart, Larry Base,
and
Ketchup.
Leon said Lena says hello. She cooking. So how you doing, Lena?
Hey, Lena.
What's going on?
Yeah.
So yeah, with that being said, I think just in general, that's just situation that I don't know. Just is an easy conclusion to it.
I just think it's stupid.
And I think a lot of people get so into the politics and stuff that you could be actually blocking the person that you're supposed to be with. You're
going to be happy with for the rest of your life. And all this over politics. And politics ain't doing nothing for you.
So, I mean, I don't know. I think that is...
and there's good and bad on both ends, regardless. So, I just don't know how... Because I'm not one of them, so that's why it's hard for me not to.
What if you was into all that? You into debating and doing all that, and
you know what?
Full fledged into that.
Yeah, I still don't have that
mentality.
In me. I purposely even with football, I purposely are on the opposite team with Chris just so we can have banter. I do. Also, you guys see me on here fighting on a zodiac sign. I know nothing about a zodiac. Somebody had to tell me I was wrong on my zodiac sign because I was thinking it was one thing
and it wasn't.
And it wasn't. So I mean, I'm not into it. I just like the conflict of it, having fun to talk about stuff. I don't take it seriously. So to me, we're talking about politics. How is that your lifelong decision? You know what I mean? Especially when, to me, they got good and bad on both ends. There's some things I'll be like, I see people become enemies or do not like a person because of the president. I like this. Okay, I might not agree with you, but I don't think I can end a relationship or anything because you like
this person.
This president.
Yeah.
The president ain't doing jack for me. Neither one on the other side, they ain't doing nothing personally for Queen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the stuff they supposed to be doing for Queen ain't being done on either party. I just can't. So I just think it's one of those stupid things that people are getting mad about. We can't be friends because you like so. The people that like the president that I didn't like, I was following them to hear why they like the president. I needed to know what their thing was because maybe it's something I didn't see. Yeah. But it was never I don't like these people because they like. I don't care who you like.
Yeah, it's not really that.
You know what I mean? I get mad when people listen to somebody about me personally. You don't even know me because somebody told you some negative stuff about me. Now you don't like me. I get mad at people who do that to me. That irritates me to the fullest. You don't ever have to worry about being my friend. The moment I know that's what you do, I'm never trying to be your friend ever. We will always be associates. That's just where we will stand because you don't have a mind of your own to think for yourself. I definitely don't need you to be friends with me because my friends got to have a mind of their own. They got to think for themselves. Not, I don't like Lenore because so-and-so told me that Lenore does this, and that. Did I do it to you? No. Then why do you care?
Oh, okay. Let them know.
And maybe I did this, and this to them because they deserved it. And they ain't telling you what they did. So that's what they got a reaction that they didn't like.
They didn't like because
and they didn't
actions have consequences.
And they didn't think Queen was going to come at them like that, but Queen came at them like that. You know what I mean? Like you don't know what the situation, or they could just be lying. Like I didn't do any of that. I don't even know about it because they just don't want you to be my friend because I got to be their friend only. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of different reasons. So if you don't have a mind of your own to think for yourself, you ain't got to worry about me being your friend.
Oh, we got to welcome somebody in. It's the 5-time award winner.
5 times.
Ooh, and it's cold out. Chinchilla wearing.
Chinchilla.
Oh, but when it's hot out,
sunglasses
wearing. Well, okay, you already know what it is. Can you smell what he's cooking? We got it's your boy Leo. Leo, he said, "What's up, fam? Is you gaming or not?" All right, he said, "Hope all is well." Said, "Hey man, okay, tell him." One is for 𝒮𝑝𝒾𝒶𝓁𝓈s said, "Exactly."
Yeah. People tell me about people all the time, and I'll be like, I got to get to know them for myself because you might have rubbed them the wrong way. You know what I mean? And I know we do that. We rub people the wrong way all the time.
Yeah.
And so, and people only giving what they feel. So I can feel certain things like, Monday I was going off about Elijah all day long Monday where he thinks he's my favorite because I was going off about him all the time. But it wasn't to change anybody's mind about him. It's what we go through. I still love him for who he is, but it's just me venting to say whatever I wanted to say. To let y'all know, I have emotions and feelings too,
Leo said, yes. Are you gaming or not? You're not gaming, are you?
No.
Okay.
My one game won't even let me game. I'm kind of mad. Because I was making my money, y'all. I was making money every time.
You said, love y'all. Hope y'all have a blessed day.
Yes.
Thank you, Leo. We appreciate that.
Yeah, Sugar Cane came back. Hey,
Welcome
Sugar Cane. But yeah, so now that's what I'm just saying. I just think that we put too much on people and too much expectations on people. But we would get mad if we put the same expectations on them as they putting on us. And I sort of say we have to.
And so you feel like that politics thing, you feel like that's
because if he would have said that to her, oh, I can't be with you. You with the so and so. Don't want you having my kids. She would be like, oh my God, I'm so offended. It's just politics.
Oh my goodness.
But she doing it and it's like, oh, how dare you? Well, bye.
Barry Devon says that's your son. No, I'm just her favorite nephew, Barry Devon.
He's my nephew.
But so with that being said,
favorite thing come from. He's kind of a little slow. He got little coins juggling in his head.
I'm sorry, she didn't take her medication. She didn't take her medication today, Barry.
So we don't.
She did. She has a bad case of denial.
And he be lying.
Barry,
and this is what
you
we're
just
talking
actually
about
send a prayer for her in the chat right now,
and his
Barry.
name is Elias. So
like, we
goes
could
off
probably
of
do that.
Eliar, and
Barry,
that's where he.
I know you're hearing her right now. She's going on. She really got it bad.
He just got
so please pray for her.
And we don't know what's in
like
this
right now, immediately. Like help her right now. Like
wow.
Like just
I don't know
send a message directly from heaven to help her right now. She needs the help.
A nephew.
We're just gonna have to leave it like that.
How we're gonna be.
But anyway, so yeah, like you were saying, it's definitely something. People don't always have to agree on things.
Thank you,
and just have that going. You could really still. You can still be with somebody with opposite beliefs, and I feel like that's healthy. I feel like that's healthy too, and I could definitely see a couple with opposite political beliefs, really catching out. But I think maybe it's the certain beliefs that's getting her up. Like, do you believe in this? I think maybe those.
Let me give one belief that I think is like a big argument amongst stuff. That's, society has this big argument. They go back and forth.
Okay, go ahead.
So, like, let's say abortions.
That would be one of the things. So if she would say she's pro-abortion and you say, no, I don't believe in abortion.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that is...
It has nothing to do with kids.
Because you already have
it. It has nothing to do with your marriage.
But
that's just your belief. You believe in abortion, you don't believe in abortion. That's it. Okay. There's no it should not be a big debate. That's a big debate about a lot of people. People are being rude. And this is what I get. And the reason I'm using that one is because people are evil when it comes to these things, of abortion and not abortion. They if you believe in abortion, they want to send you to hell. They want to throw dead animals on you. They want to, you're killing a life, and that's what they believe in. And the other people are like, well, pro-choice. You have a choice. You can choose to kill the baby that you have in your stomach, or you don't. This is your decision. Now, with me and Chris, who are married, or
Mhm.
me and my nephew, right here. He can believe in one, and I can believe in one. Why is that tearing up our relationship?
That's
His
true.
belief is,
His belief.
yeah, yes, you can have an abortion. It's your body. Do what you want. And I'm like, no, don't do it. You're killing. You're no different. You're a murderer. And that's what we think, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
our beliefs, right? And then we just go about our business.
Yeah, it is
And
what
we
it
can
is.
have a healthy argument about it. No, this is why I don't believe it, because literally you are killing a life. It is a baby.
Mhm.
And, we have a society that you could go to jail for killing a cat or a dog, So here we are killing the baby. That's a no. And he could go, well, I feel like it could be different reasons. Somebody could have got raped and we want to get rid of the baby because they don't want to take care of the baby, or they just don't want to be able to give a baby because they don't think they would be able to give up the baby. So I give them pro-choice to be able to have this baby. And we have our debate.
Yeah, you just have
And
to. And you don't have to come to a conclusion. It can just still be the same.
Yeah, you believe
opinion.
what you believe, I believe it. Now I understand why you believe what you believe. I don't agree with it, but I understand. You understand why I'm saying what I'm saying. You don't agree with it, but you understand. That is it. That is what a true argument is. That's a true debate. That's a true argument. That is just how it's supposed to be. Now, when you guys go too far and be like, well, you're never going to be my nephew again because you are out of the family because you believe in abortion. Well, I don't love you anymore. You're a horrible auntie because you believe that we should not have our own rights to decide. Even God gave us the right, a choice to decide rather than. And then that's what you believe.
Oh,
like,
goodness.
literally, that's what it is. And people are ending family relationships and relationships over those two things. Now, my thing is, Elijah, who is a male, can't have an abortion if he wanted to. He can't. Me, he can't tell me if I can have an abortion or if I can't. And if he can't tell me I should keep the baby or I couldn't. So why are we now ending our relationship over things we can't control?
Mother said those eyes got really big.
Yeah, so my eyes get
you was
big
you was doing good on that. Yeah, like, oh goodness gracious.
I got acting skills, y'all. So if you need an actress, I am right here. I am auditioning live, okay?
Oh man. Well, Prince Daniel, he actually came through with a good question. We also have to welcome somebody in. She's sliding on through saying, what it do, crew? We got Nicole Reeves. How you doing, Nicole? What's going on?
What's going on?
Okay.
Christian
Rogers, how you doing? Sonia, welcome in.
Finance Reed, welcome in. Pisces, right.
All right, now Prince Daniel, he's coming in. So, what are your thoughts on swingers? Are y'all like into it or not into it? 50% might be. The others might not be into it.
Well, this is gonna end our relationship.
Prince Daniel. Prince Daniel, do you got something you want to say, Prince Daniel?
This is gonna end a relationship because I believe in he was not just joking. I'm gonna just be honest. Again, y'all can have your own opinion. Y'all can judge me if you want to, but this is me. I do not agree with swingers.
You don't agree with swingers?
I don't. But if it's your choice to do it, it's your choice to do it. It ain't got nothing to do with me.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't agree with it, and it's not for my life.
Well, I'm gonna say this:
swinging is swingers.
No, I'm saying you don't agree. You don't agree with swinging. You're not swinging with them.
No, I'm just not agreeing with it.
You're just not.
But you know, to each his own. You do know we're nephew and auntie. No, favorite. We're not doing that live.
You see what I'm saying right now?
No, it's not my favorite nephew. He's just a nephew. I'm his auntie, okay?
Nephew,
auntie.
I'm right here.
So anyway, now that we got done with that lie that Eli just told.
So
anyway, I'm just saying, as swingers, no, I just don't agree with it. And I'm gonna tell you from my point of view. I'm not a jealous person, but I'm a jealous person. Okay, let me put it this way. Okay, I'm not the jealous type. I'm not the jealous type to be looking in your phone. I'm not the jealous type to be checking you to see if you like somebody's page. If you didn't, if you wink too long, or you wink at a person, or you looked at her too long, or that. I'm not that type of jealous person. But I just feel like if we swinging in the bed, let's just say, we doing our thing in the bed. And Chris moans a little too hard for Sally Sue over there. Anger issues, okay? I ain't never heard you make them sounds when it's me. So we got issues, Why are you looking at her body just a little too long? You know, why are you doing that? So I got that type of. So I explained it as I'm not a jealous person because on the average thing, I ain't checking for nothing. I ain't even looking.
It's just a normal thing though. Like obviously, it's like if you with somebody, you know,
no,
usually
not
in
the
people's
normal
mind. Not, well, I'm just saying, typical belief. All right, maybe a little prehistoric to some people, but a lot of people are very possessive of whoever they with, and not in a negative way, but more so, you know, I don't want you to step outside of the relationship. That's
but you
just kind
can't
of what
ever
it
prevent
is.
anybody from stepping
Exactly,
outside
but I would say with swingers, for me personally, I could care less what you do. I'm not swinging with you. All right, that's just what it is. You know, you can swing away, live your best life.
I just don't agree with
Swing
it.
east, swing west, swing north.
I
swing
think
south.
a lot of relationships
I'm not
end on swinging. I do. They try to put that excitement into it, and I think it ends. It might not end right away, but I think a lot of relationships end when people are not that vocal and open in communication as that's supposedly supposed to be.
Yeah, especially when they get to that point, because usually it's like one of them is usually defaulting, like, oh yeah, I guess we can give this a try. But then, because it's men and women be like, oh, let's give this a try. But then when there's actually real life, we in this situation, we swing low, sweet. Everything is when it's looking too sweet for you. No.
Yeah.
You feeling that a little too much? No. Oh, you was over there with him for 2-3 hours. You come over here, I can't even get 20 minutes of your time. You having a little too much fun with Jerry Jack over there. So you know, it's just like it's a little bit. It's just not for me. It's just not for me.
Yeah, I don't agree with it. Like I said, I don't agree with swinging.
Do it, but hey,
I don't think people should do it. But you know, it ain't my job to let you know that you shouldn't do it because I think you already know you shouldn't do it. But if you want to go ahead and push the envelope and be swingers, you do what you do. But over here at this corner of the law, we ain't swinging because Lenora ain't having it. I'm just not having it.
Not even swinging just for the one time, just to experience.
And I've had friends. I had a friend who did it, and now divorced for doing it. Like literally, and I said it from the get go. I said it from the beginning that I named what the problem was going to be and why the relationship was going to break up. I already knew because one, I get mad at women because I'm like, women, you know women. You're a woman. You know how you feel emotionally. Mm-hmm. So why do you think ain't no other woman going to feel this way?
Nah, but pause though. Because women, I've seen some recent situations where the women is not caring and the man is caring, is sitting here crying about it, but you know the woman is getting everything she can out of it, you know.
What are you talking about?
Because you said women's like emotional. Is that what you were about to say with it?
No, I was saying I was talking to my friend.
Okay.
And because it was two women with the dude, not the two dudes with the woman,
mm-hmm.
but it was two women with the dude, and the one woman had never had a good man.
Oh, okay.
And
no, what I was talking about is when they swinging. You know, a lot of people be like,
getting them to swinging.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt what you were saying. I was just saying, you know, a lot of people typically believe, okay, the woman is going to be the one hurt in the situation the most. Recently, it's like I see a lot of more men hurt in that situation than women are.
Oh, that's true. Because Chris has a friend. His friend's wife left him for the other man. So it goes both ways. Yeah. But I'm just saying, as women, we know women. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Men have more of, not as much as they used to, but men have more of like, yeah, you hit that, you know, they have that.
They got that dog in her.
Yeah. Where women, we be thinking, oh, well, no, she said, if I ever want this to stop, it will stop because she's more loyal to me than him. And I'm like, she ain't never been in a good relationship. She ain't gonna be loyal to you. She ain't letting that go for you. Oh no, you know. And then of course, everything I said came true. And like what Eli is saying, yeah, Chris had a friend. They jazzing up their relationship, and now the guy is single. His friend is single. The woman is now with that man, and usually that ain't gonna last either. Now she's just gonna be, you know, free for all game because women can do stuff emotionalist too. Like I can be a player up in this game too. She could be a dog, bow wow wow, UBA up in here,
Well, Nicole, she said, I just don't like to share. We gotta welcome somebody in. We got GJ34.
Welcome in, dog.
Welcome in, dog. As we was talking about some dog-like behavior.
Yeah,
GJ3 said, it's innocent blood. Proverbs 6:16-9. All right. 1 Timothy 21:4. When it comes to politics, especially today, it doesn't matter what side that you're on. You better pray decently, rightly, justly for them all.
There you go.
Absolutely. And Prince Daniel said, you enjoying it a little bit. And then is when it's me, it's an issue. I hope no, not having it. Everyone isn't for you.
Exactly.
Yeah. Prince Daniel, he's saying you having too much fun over there.
Nicole said you getting too cool with Bobby Sue. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, we can't. And Prince, he said he ain't a swinger at all. He ain't feeling that.
I can't do it. Because I already know I'm not going to act right. Like, forget everybody else in the equation. Queen ain't acting right. Queen is... and I'm too observant. So I would be sitting back looking. And I'm like looking... I'll be looking at your whole food. Like, if your toes curl up, you smiling just a little... You got to be dead when you with the other woman and alive when it's with me. That's just how it would have to be. So there's no reason to do it.
Oh, no. So he's just having a good time over there. You're gonna be really
like he has to be
work.
Yeah, he would have to be laying there dead like this, not move, don't look at her, just keep his eyes closed, and then get up like this was the worst thing. It could be the best thing in his life, but that was the worst thing ever.
But he would have to do that. He would have to conceal.
Because I'm looking at toes, hairs, kneecaps. I'm looking at everything. You do something you ain't never did with me. We got.
So if his knees were just wobbling and you.
Shake it. And I would do it in the middle, like how most people will wait till afterwards and they're all by themselves.
You would stop in the middle.
It would stop in the middle, and you better hope I didn't find something to put in my hand.
We're just gonna be done with that.
So no,
we're gonna hop off that question.
No swinging over here, baby. No, we ain't swinging.
On Queen Lenore.
Hi, TNC and
Nicole's her brother Tin Man.
I'm telling you, because
oh man,
I just can't do it. And that's why I don't think people are really honest with themselves. They get into it and let the manipulation, gaslighting, happen. And I just can't be one of those people that's gonna let the manipulation, gaslighting. You don't want to be with me, then you have to break up with me. But we ain't adding a third party into this, and we ain't going around swinging. Well, it's a fourth party because it's two couples. But what if the third time is the charm? I wouldn't know because we ain't never did first time. First time was we never did it.
Somebody in. We got April Showers Network. It's a network. She said, "Hello, everyone.
Hello.
How you doing today, Miss April?
Welcome in, John.
John, how you doing?"
But yeah, there's no way I could do it. And like I said, to each his own.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, but
it's not for you.
You already know how I don't even think like y'all in normal relationships, so this was just not end right.
So I would say with this next one that we have here.
Okay,
all right, this is the next one.
Ooh.
Y'all been this is a husband and wife. This is more about the kids, okay? And the wife, she felt some type of way after she heard this. You ever hear something and you be like, why did the husband say that to the kid? You ever have a moment like that? Or something shouldn't be said to the kid, or certain things shouldn't be done around the kid. This is one of those situations. We got a husband and wife, and the wife, she was complaining about something, just going on about it, whatever. And that's in the husband's perspective. This is coming in from the wife's. The wife is the one bringing this in, but yeah, in the husband's perspective, she was just complaining about something that wasn't no big deal, whatever, so on and so forth. She feeling, of course, like it's serious to her. So, of course, she's going on about it. But anyway, all that to say, he said to the son, little baby Timmy over here, he said, when your mom stopped whining, then we can go and we can leave. We can go to, let's say, wherever they're going. So he said, yeah, we can, yeah. So when your mom stopped, said to little Timmy, when your mom stops whining, we can go. Da-da-da. So, yeah. that is what's going on, and she's heard this, and she's yeah. So, and we're gonna say this in direct words. This is what she picked up. She says that when your mom stops being a whiny baby, it wasn't just whiny. We had to put the baby at the end. Your mom stops being a whiny baby, we can go wherever they're going. So that's the situation. How do you feel about that? We got to welcome somebody in. She's enjoying retirement. We got Shantire, man. She said, hello, fam. Happy Tuesday.
Hey,
how you doing, Shantire, man? It's nice seeing you in here. Sweetie? We also got a little woman in here.
Hey, welcome in, little
Thank
woman.
you for coming back, little woman. Again. So in this situation, pretty much, we got the demeaning, the, talking down about your spouse to your child. How are you feeling about that?
Horrible.
Now, what do you got to say, just in general?
Oh,
that's wrong.
I would have went off.
Mm-hmm.
I literally could tell you I would have went off. Like, it would have been, we wouldn't have went nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
And like I would have said, you ain't seen whining yet. You gonna see a whining baby. I'm gonna show you what a whining baby could do.
Oh my goodness. You taking this, you going.
I'm going.
You gonna keep that energy.
I'm gonna show you what a whining baby can do.
Baby. I'm about to whine.
I'm gonna show you what a whining baby can do.
How can I whine?
I'm gonna let you know what I'm whining about.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm whining about your little, you know what?
Okay.
I'm whining about why you even here. I'm whining why I even waste my time with your little snotty nose. Don't know how to take care of yourself. I'm whining about. I got some things I'm whining about.
Oh my goodness.
Let me tell you what this whining baby's gonna whine about.
Oh my goodness.
That you ain't no good, and I should have been with Jerry instead of you. That's what I'm whining about. You wanna know what this whining baby's whining about? Let me tell you what I'm whining about. I'm whining about why I'm with your sorry no good for nothing. But that's what I'm whining about. I'm just letting you know what I'm whining about.
It's getting hot in here.
That's what Queen knows what you're whining about. Let's talk about why I'm whining. You want to talk? Because I got a list right here of why I'm whining.
Okay.
Why I'm whining that I had a baby with you. You can't do nothing. Don't even know how to get it up. Let's talk about that.
What's going on here?
I would have been off. So, like I
Lord
said,
King,
it would not have been a pleasant going off. Okay, it would not be pleasant. I would not be nice, like you guys think. But I sure would have told him a couple of reasons why this whining baby was whining, and he will never use those words again because he don't want to know what's coming out of this whining baby's mouth.
Let's backtrack a little bit. You feel like all that needed to really be said right there? I think. Do
you think it was needed to be said that I was when I'm done with being a whining baby?
If you got to go to that level, you don't have to go. Things need to be said.
I'm whining baby looking for you know what and can't find it. Why?
Oh my goodness!
And then I stay with you. Okay.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, so I guess that has but in general, how do you feel about that? We're gonna
get it.
We're gonna reel things back a bit. How do you feel about that though in a relationship? let's say take the whiny baby out the equation. People talking down about their spouse in front of their children.
I think it's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's wrong. I think it's ignorant. I think it's dumb. I think it's stupid. And I think you don't have respect not only for yourself or your partner, you don't have respect for your kids. We want to talk about, we're doing this for our kids and we're doing all the, but for you to disrespect your partner or your husband, or spouse, wife, in front of your kids, I'm looking at you in a different light, and I just think it's horrible. Like I said, there's no reason for it, but if you had to do it and that's what you feel like you have to do, that just tells me that you're less than a man or a woman. You're not even, you're not grown anymore. You're just as childish as your kid. Matter of fact, your child has more growth than you do. So I just think it's stupid. Don't undermine your partner in front of your kids ever. Period. If you got a problem with it, you tell them on the other side, like such and such and such. Like there's no way in the world.
Yeah. Because
my thing is, I'm not gonna undermine my partner, my spouse, in front of my kids. Because one, I'm gonna tell you right now, my kids is never gonna be like, well, you said this about daddy. No. You're going to listen to your daddy and you say that again, I'm going to pop you in the mouth. You're not going to disrespect your dad. And nor he should be, you're not going to disrespect your mom. But no, we're not doing, I just think it's one of the most childish, manipulative, gaslighting.
Vocabulary
Disrespectful
game.
thing that you could ever do. I really
Mm-hmm.
do. And you can have any excuse in the world. You could go, well, she did it first, he did it first. Doesn't make it right for you to do it because the other person has done it. So I just think it's horrible.
Mm-hmm. No, I think just like you said, structure is very important, especially within a child's life. And if you are going to be constantly saying stuff like this whiny baby thing, right? Say we got this whiny baby thing. She didn't make a big deal of it, right? And then all of a sudden, the kid is calling you or a whiny baby, calling you guys certain things that shouldn't be said. Then it will become a problem. But if you don't want that to be a problem, you just simply don't express that type of stuff. If you got a problem, that's between you and your partner. The kid doesn't really have to be involved with all that.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to throwing them certain vocabulary words into the mix. Because if they start using that and they're using it towards you guys, you're going to have a problem. So it's like, why even do that in the midst of them?
No.
Now, in terms of him saying whiny baby, I think you already said your piece about the whiny baby. And
you think I got it out?
And we weren't even speaking in her perspective. We were speaking in her perspective, but we wasn't going that deep into things. But I think that, if she were to see this, I think she would have a good idea of some options that there was for her, But anyway, GJ34 right here, he's in the chat. He's saying they have two kinds of swingers. One like to go out all the time, but one likes to mess around with more than just one person, all at one time. And the second one is
ho ho ho,
and he ain't talking Santa Claus. And he said, "Don't mind me," but he said nobody likes to be played, but a swinger wants to play. All right. A swinger be like, you want to play?
There you go. Exactly.
Oh
Exactly. I like that. That was good. I like that. Yes. But yeah, yeah. I just.
So yeah, just in general with that, I think
you can tell that rubbed me the wrong way.
Oh my goodness, especially the whiny baby. Apparently, all he would have to do was call her whiny baby, and we would have had a whole thing. Let alone with the kid being around. Let her just be called a whiny baby, and there you go.
That'd be it. And I would have said it so nice because she said she overheard, and I would have said, "Baby, come here." Oh, okay, we're gonna be going in a few minutes. No, we wouldn't because I'll be in the room telling them about a whiny baby and who a whiny baby is. And let me show you a whiny baby. Okay. Let me show you what a whiny baby would like to have to shut up. Okay. But don't because she has you. Okay. Let's just talk about these things. Okay. No, because I just feel like people always want to do those manipulations and you want to sit here and talk about me and down me or something like that and think I'm not going to say nothing back. But guess what? I got some things. Yeah, you want to just say, and you said it like it was all nonchalant, like, little Junior. Yeah, when your mom started acting like a whiny baby. Ooh, can you come here? This whiny baby's going to talk to you. Ooh, can you come here? Just the sweetest innocent. When you get in that room and sit down, you'll get a mouthful. And I guarantee you will not like anything that came out of my mouth. Matter of fact, you won't ever want to hear the word whiny baby when I'm done with it because I will use it so much that would now no longer be one of your vocabularies in your words. I'm just let you know. A little woman said, I know, right? Exactly. You ain't coming at me like that. You don't want me to overhear nothing because I act a fool. As I say, there's a difference. There's difference. Some women allow you to do stuff and think, oh, being quiet won't, it will stop it. I'm going to guarantee you it will stop it. Because I don't accept any of that. Like, I just don't get it. And I don't understand why women or men accept it. It's not just women. Men accept some bullcrap that I wouldn't accept either. So, but, to each his own. But if it's me, I could say this. Because I'm always just saying Chris. But I can say this, any man that I've ever been with or dated or anything, would know not to come at me in that direction because they don't want to hear my mouth. I let it be known. I'd rather be single than have to deal with some crap that a lot of women deal with. I'd rather be single than deal with a lot of crap that a lot of men be dealing with. I don't need nobody like that. If you're not uplifting me, cherishing me, making sure I'm striving to reach another level of my greatness that I have that I might not even know right now, I don't need you to be in my life. That's just how it is. But you guys in this new term of relationship allow a lot of different stuff that I don't. And that's why this conversation right here is in our discussion because we are allowing stuff to be said. Because in my text, when I would have wrote, yeah, my husband said this, and then I said, and I just want everybody to know, watch what you say, because you might get your feelings hurt, and I'm not taking nothing I said back.
Boy, you let it be known. You laid it out flat. You gave all the different reasons.
Yes.
I think just doing something like that again, you already got a problem right there with the first part. And then part 2 is around the child, making them think that that's okay, thinking that's viable language. That's just not good. And you don't want to set that precedent, and that shouldn't be allowed. And yeah, you definitely got to put your foot down in that situation.
Yeah.
I think that wraps that one up. I think this next one might be our last one here. I don't know how long we'll stay on this one.
Okay.
But it's very simple.
Mario Marks, Mick, and Kenny.
We got a young lady, and she it's been within a year. They've been together for 6 months. Okay. So she has a boyfriend. They've been together 6 months. They met on a dating app, and she really liked him. They're together now. They sealed the deal. They're together. Mm-hmm. Well, they're boyfriend and girlfriend at least, so they're more exclusive at this time. But so she's talking to him. But one thing that she's a little confused about is the fact that he has 4 phones. So she's confused about these 4 phones. Now, she don't know if she should confront and say, what's up with the 4 phones? Let me see the 4 phones. Like, what should she do about it? She's curious, but she don't want to come off like untrusting because she really like him. She said he's ambitious. He's very kind, very considerate, so on and so forth. But the 4 phone thing is really throwing things off for her. So what do you say about the 4 phones?
This is the thing, again, you guys give me these questions and I'm like, okay, we're starting to date. Mm-hmm. If you're dating and you feel like you have to keep your mouth zipped, throw away the key, then that's not the person you want to be with. Now, mm-hmm. This could be something that's in your own head and it might not be true. But I'm quite sure if this man has 4 phones, I'm quite sure you're not going to be the first person to ask why you have 4 phones.
Yeah.
That is just a normal conversation, okay? So I'm just going to let you know right now, I would be just asking, why do you got 4 phones? What these 4 phones do? And matter of fact, because I'm nosy, just being nosy me, how do you work with 4 phones? Because I'm having a hard time with 1 phone. This 1 phone ring, and I'll be having a hard time. Now you give me 2, I probably will lose my mind. 4, I'm in the cycle word because I'm throwing one of these phones at somebody. If it rings and I can't find which phone it is, we be in the house, me and my mom be like, "Is that my phone?" We got the same ringtone because neither one of us is gonna change it. Is that my phone? Is that your phone? I'm like, that's yours. Oh, that's mine. We have a problem with that. That's just 2 phones in the same room. Now you talking about 4? Oh no! 3 phones will not get answered. And I don't know why we're scared to say anything. If that's you who just knows it, and you can say that, I'm nosy. I'm trying to figure out why you got 4 phones. Say it. Don't be scared to say your truth, mm-hmm. Because if you got to start muffling what you're saying, you end up being somebody that's not really you. And you want somebody to love you for you all the way everything about you. No secrets. So don't start holding your mouth because you don't want to seem like the other girls. Be the other girls if you got to be. If that's how you feel, be that. But don't be trying to hide it. That's 4 phones.
Prince Asia, not the whining baby. What's happening here? Because then you missed it. You're going to have to probably rewind to get the full experience.
But you won't let me talk.
Pretty much the husband, he was saying to his child, we can't go because mom want to be a whiny baby. And Yeah.
Then Queen went off, and so he shut that conversation down.
So yeah, the conversation was more so, how you feel about that being said around a kid, but Queen Lenora had to give the perspective of the woman. The woman should not be taking that. And
I said you're not doing it in front of the kids.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, she did say that, but she gave the woman full perspective and what she would do if she was the woman in that situation.
Exactly.
So, in order to get that same energy, that same passion, that same drive, that same will, you need to go ahead and rewind Prince Daniel and see what she was talking about. We might have to get that as a clip or something. She was very expressive during that time. But GJ3 said, well, what didn't ask? Why you have 4 phones?
That's what I'm saying, GJ.
He said, don't come out and say what you suspect because you could be wrong. So just ask a simple question to start with.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. I'm just nosy and gotta know. That's my thing is, and I tell that to anybody. I say even when if I talk to you and we on there and I already have something in my head, I'll be like, okay, can I ask a question? I'm being nosy.
Yeah.
You can tell me no, but I'm being nosy. And people who have called me on YouTube could tell you this is what I say, and then I ask the question because I'm like, I don't want to just sit here and not know. I'm nosy.
But GJ3 did highlight, and if you ask a simple question and then they go off on you, well, pay attention. Yeah.
You don't want that person.
I feel like that one was really brief. We can't just end off on that one.
Oh.
This next one right here.
One more.
This next one. Married, husband, wife. They just don't have the same drive. Lately, they've just been feeling like roommates. The husband, he's been feeling like it's just time to end things. He's ready for divorce. And he's actually been so into divorce that there's this other woman that he's thinking about talking to. So while that's going on, his wife is having some health complications. So now that she has these health complications, he's kind of like, should I go through with the divorce now, or should I just stay for a bit and try to, help her through this time? We haven't been together for so long. Might as well finish the end of her race. How do you feel about that?
And you guys know I'm a big advocate of staying married. If you get married, you stay married. I'm also a big advocate if you could take the time to like another woman or another man and get to know them and do all that. You can take the time to know the person that you're married to and get to know them. Because usually when you fall out of love with each other, you guys go in separate ways and you lose contact, that means you guys kind of grew apart. That means instead of growing together like you were meant to do, you grew apart. So my thing is now it's time for you to figure out how to grow back together. See, people want to take time and work out on new relationships and try to grow a new relationship when you have a perfectly great relationship that they're in now that they just need to work out. And instead of trying to figure out how to do it because they're just done. I've just been in it too long and I'm just done and I can't take it.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it's a cop-out. You're a wimp. Just what it is. My thing is there's ways to get back into. You got to ignite that intimacy that you have took the flame out of.
Yeah.
So the flame left. It disappeared. It's gone. Now you got to learn how to light it, but the lighter that you have don't have enough, what's that so called?
Fuel.
Butane or whatever it's called.
Doing that right there.
What?
But anyway, go ahead.
What am I doing?
Just stop.
Okay. I got to stop moving my hand. So, butane or whatever it's called, you got to stop doing, you got to figure out how to light the flame in. So, you have to get to know each other again. You have to start taking each other out on dates again. You got to start spending time with each other to build it up. And then now it's going to be a little harder because we're not quite sure what we're doing. And we're scared to give our 100% as if we're in the beginning dating because you hurt me so much or you just dropped me and didn't pay me no attention that it's hard to get back to that level of, where we was. And you got to also understand you're not trying to get back to where you were. You're trying to get back to another level of greatness in your relationship.
All right. Well, then, yeah. Well, GJ3 said wife with health issues, husband got a wandering eye. But they're married, though, with a wandering eye.
Yeah, I mean, they got to wonder an eye because he's trying to cop out and be the wimp that he is and the punk that he is to go over and look at this other person. And I would say the same for the woman if it was the woman. The health situation, you should be there regardless for no end of that conversation. You should be there. But
You said what exactly what made him have that wandering eye?
Because they fell apart. I'm assuming because there was nothing that just said that they weren't connected together. So to me, they lost their intimacy.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't really talking to each other.
Well, you just said they feel like roommates, so definitely
Yeah.
that don't just happen instantly. It's
because you stop doing
years
the
and
intimacy.
years of less interaction, less talking to each other. It's just like, hey, I'm bye. I'm leaving. I'm going out. Bye. Very minimal contact.
It's the intimacy. Like you got to keep that intimacy in there. Even if you don't have 100% intimacy in your relationship, just have some. You know what I mean? Talking to each other, touching each other, looking just, connecting with each other.
Welcome back.
Is something that you want to have and keep in your relationship. And it fell off. So now you got to get the lighter to light the fuel of the intimacy. So, but people don't want to do that because they think once we go apart, it's so hard to get back together. And it really isn't.
Nicole here, she says there's never an ideal time for divorce. She says she stayed at least a year longer than she should have.
Hey. And y'all y'all had a choice. I tried to stay in my first marriage. But
you was trying to hold on.
Yeah, he didn't have a wandering eye. He had a wandering penis, and it just
whoa! Listen, Miss Mary.
What?
You didn't have to go to the vulgarity like that. We was doing good today. You didn't have no slip ups or nothing.
Oh, that was a slip up.
Yeah, that was a unnecessary usage of the word.
But I was telling what he did. She said, they said wandering eye, and I was just saying he didn't have a wandering eye. I probably could have worked with a wandering eye. I could work with the wandering penis.
Okay. Oh, we get it.
I'm just saying, it was wandering. It found a whole bunch of caves that it shouldn't have been in, okay?
Well,
so I'm just letting you know. Right. I tried.
Okay. Nicole said it sounded like he's looking for a reason, an excuse. Yeah. The decision to separate should only be about the two people in the marriage.
Exactly.
You said intimacy is more than just in the bedroom stuff.
Exactly.
But it's also being friends too.
Intimacy, and I tell people this a lot, DJ3, and I say it all the time. Intimacy is not sex. It makes sex better, but it is not sex. It is connection, safe, communication, just even touching, just doing this, holding hands, all those, and there's so much more. I can just keep going on a lot, so much more, but it's so much more that makes a relationship better. And I think intimacy is what they completely lost. I'm not saying they lost sex. I'm saying they lost intimacy. And intimacy, again, is not sex. It is the connection that keeps you together. And as long as you have that intimacy in your relationship, it keeps you together. But if you don't have the communication, that means you got to hear stuff you don't want to hear about. Somebody's day at work and stuff. This is your best friend. You got to have touch. You got to have trust. You got to have love. You got to have openness. You got to have a little freedom in there. There's a lot of stuff in intimacy that keeps you. So you might not always be 100% intimate with and have intimacy with your partner, but you should have at least the communication, the trust, the freeness, the touch. Those things you should do. And then, like I said, then things get better in the relationship. But yeah, intimacy, again, is not sex, you guys. Well, is not sex. It makes it better, but it is not.
Leon said, oh my Lord, to what you were saying earlier.
Okay.
But GJ3, he did point out something good too. Work on being friends, not just lovers. Mm-hmm. And he said, yeah, friends communicate well too. You know?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Is a lot of people lose that intimacy. And that's what's so important. And people don't understand that intimacy is what keeps a relationship together. Yeah. It's not love. Love does not keep your relationship together. It's intimacy. If you missing some of those things, like how often are you touching your partner, not in a sexual way, just touching, Hold their hands. Put your hands on their leg while you're watching TV. Just sitting there. How often when your partner is talking to you about bullcrap that you don't want to hear about, how often are you really listening to what they're saying and giving feedback to go like, oh yeah, so what about this? Even if you don't want to hear it, how often do you feel comfortable to speak your mind about anything to this person? Because if you don't, there's a blockage in there. You know what I mean? If you can't communicate with your partner, there's a blockage. All those things are intimacy. So those are very, very important. And I'm saying it constantly because I think people think intimacy is sex and it's not. So I'm trying to get that in people's head. Intimacy is what keeps you together. Love doesn't keep you together. Intimacy keeps you together. And if you do it when you first have a relationship, when you go out, when him and his wandering eye, he's already communicating and having intimacy with that person. And then they sit down and talk, and he's able to talk about stupid stuff, and the person is listening. Intimacy, that's something you should be able to do with your spouse. So these are things that we miss now. You do it every time you start dating. And then if you don't feel like you having enough intimacy with that person, you let that person go.
And Jesus, you said, amen, intimacy is more than just sex.
Yeah, that's at the end of intimacy. But, once you have intimacy, that skyrockets up sometimes.
Little woman, welcome back.
Thank you.
And thank you. Thank you for sending a heart.
All right. Yes, I appreciate welcoming Willie Miller.
Is there anything else that you want to say? I feel like we had a lot of good conversations here today, a lot of different topics as well. Different, just in general, a lot of different angles. It wasn't just husband and wife. We also had some kids in there. We had boyfriend, girlfriend. We had early relationship, end of relationship. We had a lot of
incest.
Different. Yeah, we had everything. It was every way.
Every conversation you had, we had it today. Yes.
Yeah, and if you guys have any relationship related questions, if you guys want to comment on this live stream at the end, we can tally those up for next week. But is there anything that you want to say?
I want to apologize again to all the people that we were supposed to do a shout out for last week, and we did not. We will be doing a shout out this Friday for sure.
It'll be done.
Yes,
so we good now. We good. We were adjusting with our schedules and stuff like that.
Yeah,
we're on the right track, and the good thing is we did not didn't do too many. We know exactly who's getting it. It's not like it's too complicated. So we're going to go ahead and close out right now by saying, remember to love and live each day as if it were your last. Y'all take care. Have a good one.
Yo. L&L. L&L. Woo. 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 Love and live show. It's hot. Taste it hot. Love and live. Let's go. Love and live show. Motivation speakers. Positive affirmation. Tune in every week. We need a Monday family meeting. Always relationship advice on Wednesday so you don't go creeping. Thursday game time. Come in and unwind. Friday night shout out time. Creators grind and shine. Pop up at the pop up. Shop up at the shop up. Get your bond.com seasons for your potluck. Tropical morning for your royalty. Love and live empire bringing all the heat. Heat. It's time to turn up. You wanna taste that heat? Try to taste the heat. Hot sauce, that sweet heat is banging like this beat. Chocolate burning, love, mild watermelon. Heat. Dynamite's the truth. Have you favorite nephew? She know it's the truth. Chris. Everybody love Chris. Love and live show.
It's the love and live show. It's the love and live show.
Love and live.
It's the love and live.
We be laughing, having fun.
Get up, please stay. Love and live. Get up, please stay. Love and live.
Love and live each day as if it was your last. the Love and Live shots.